Velina mai kako. Welcome to Keep It Aloha, a podcast that keeps it aloha by leading with kindness. I'm your host Kamaka, and kindness is so cool. Our guest today proves that in all his videos. But before we introduce him, I gotta tell you about this week's giveaway. Here on the Keep It Aloha podcast, we are raising the bar for kindness in 2026 and giving away $500+ of prizes every single week. Congrats to last week's winners for taking home some free tours at Kualoa Ranch and some of our brand new KIA merch. Mahalo to Kualoa for providing those amazing prizes. I couldn't decide if I want to say awesome or amazing, but I'm just going to say awesome prizes. For our fourth episode of 2026, this week's giveaway is provided by Hawaiʻi Collectibles and Birdo Golf. And the prize this week is $500 worth of Pokemon cards and $1,000 of Birdo Demon Slayer merch. To enter, all you have to do is head to our Instagram and find the giveaway post. The full details will be in the description. The first place winner will receive a Birdo gift bundle, something like what I'm wearing and the things over here, plus a Mega Charizard X UPC. Second place will get a $200 Birdo gift card plus a Holiday Calendar 2025 water stacking tin and a Honolulu World Championship deck. Third place will get a $100 Birdo gift card plus Mew VMAX League Battle deck and a triple whammy tin. Right over here. For 5 extra entries, all you need to do is use today's secret word / phrase from today's episode in a comment on YouTube or Spotify. For example, if today's secret word is kindness, I would comment something like, I love seeing the kindness shared in this episode. So make sure you listen all the way through so you don't miss it. I'll be pulling the winners on Wednesday and announcing it on Instagram. And another friendly reminder, the prizes and entry instructions can change every week. So make sure you're following us and listening to the full episode so you never miss a chance to win. Good luck and enjoy this episode. All right, let's introduce our guest.
After 175 years, some people still think we're just a ranch.
And we just farm all day.
What they don't realize is we wear many hats. And that's just how we roll.
You just might see some old friends.
Or make some new ones.
So come hang with us
Drive on out to the country.
and get that epic snap.
No matter what you're looking for, come discover where legends are made.
Our guest today is a content creator and entrepreneur from the island of Oahu. He's a UH Manoa graduate with a business degree and a storyteller with a growing audience of nearly 2 million followers across TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. This young hustler is known for his positivity, creativity, and spreading aloha through community-centric content. When he's not creating content or connecting with people on camera, he's using his platform to uplift others, share kindness, and bring smiles to faces across Hawaiʻi and beyond. I am so stoked to talk stories with him today. He is Micah Tengan. Aloha, Micah. Welcome to the Keep It Aloha podcast. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Ooh, that was a long one.
I know it was great though.
Yeah. So real quick, let's knock this one out.
Yeah.
Tengan or Tengan?
It's gotta be Tengan.
Tengan. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's Tengan. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a anime character Tengen in Uzui, and it's spelled like that. So I think my initial reaction is to say Tengen.
Yeah.
But I heard it's like, oh, Tengan.
Tengan.
Yeah. My mom actually told me because I posted the story
And she was
yesterday saying that you're going to come on. And she's like, I think it's Tengan because I have a friend, whatever, a family, and they pronounce it Tengan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe related.
Maybe you're related, yeah.
Never know.
Yeah. You said your family's from Molokai, right?
Yes, my family is from Molokai. My mom's side. Yeah.
Okay, right on.
And,
well, we'll get into all of it, but
yeah.
super stoked that you're in today.
Thank you for having me.
Just met you a couple of days ago in person.
I know.
Right? I knew about you. We talked a tiny bit on social media, I remember a while ago. And we just happened to bump into each other at PopCon.
Yeah.
And you were also, checking out the Pokemon crowd. I'm super into Pokemon, as everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we just talked, connected. I really enjoy your content.
Thank
It's
you.
a lot of, positive stuff. You give away a lot of things. I just love the way that you keep it aloha. And, you can tell, you're a wholesome person. You got wholesome content. And, I just love that. And like I said in the beginning, kindness is cool.
Thank you. I also watch your podcast a lot too, and I see the clips all the time, and it's just great to talk to someone like that's in the same area, so I think that's really awesome. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Yeah. Well, I want to get to know more about you. Let's start at the beginning. Where are you from? Where you grad? And what was it like growing up?
So, sorry, repeat that one more time.
So where are you from?
Uh-huh.
Where you grad? And what was it like growing up?
Okay. So I'm from like Waikiki side of Oahu. I grew up my whole life playing just like just normal stuff, soccer, and growing up like sports. Sorry, can you repeat some of the questions? again?
Where you grad?
Mhm.
And then what was it like growing up?
Okay.
Yeah.
I graduated high school from
Yeah.
UH Lab, so University
Oh,
Lab
okay,
School.
nice. We actually have a few UH Lab
People?
past podcast guests. Yeah,
Oh.
older though. You're the youngest UH Lab grad that we've had on the
Okay.
podcast.
And growing up in Hawaii
Yeah.
it was pretty good. Just a normal childhood. I would go bodyboard all the time.
Oh yeah,
At
because you use
Waikiki.
like walls.
Yeah,
And
I would just
all
walk
the-
there, just
okay.
like surf. Honestly, just a very normal like Hawaii kid lifestyle. I wouldn't really do anything too crazy. Just hike, surf, bodyboard, get the sun. But over time, I think I've gotten less outdoorsy as I grew older.
Well, I guess when you get into the content creating world, right? It's a
Yeah.
lot of indoor stuff. I mean, you are out making content, but after what people don't know about content making,
Yeah.
right, is like it's easy. Being out in front of the camera, sitting down, talking stories. This is the easy
Yeah,
part. The scheduling, logistics, editing, posting. Oh my gosh,
That's
that takes up
that's
so
the
much.
hardest part.
Yeah, exactly.
And you understand.
Yes,
that too,
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, good thing I have editors and producers like Jordan. Shout out to the Wada boys. But yeah, so growing up in Waikiki, not a lot of people have that type of upbringing. Not
Yeah.
too many people say, "Hey, I grew up in Waikiki," because here in Hawaii, we see Waikiki as,
As
a
like a
touristy
tourist,
place,
yeah.
right? Not really a place that locals
Yeah.
live. So what was it like being in that kind of dynamic? I mean, you probably had a mix of locals, like there's people
Yeah.
probably that have been there for a while, but you're around tourists all the time and transplants, right?
Yeah, so I growing up, I was always around like a lot of people, like tourists, locals. So I kind of grew into like this person as like a very social person because I was kind of forced to be around so many people and talk to them. Like other places on the island, they're more like calm and collective. Like my area was like very hectic. I would like hear the fireworks, at like on Friday night, and then just like
Probably sirens all the time
sirens,
too, right?
and then I would just I would be like walking by the zoo, and then there would be like a giraffe head, and I'd be like, okay, it would just be normal kind of just day. But yeah, it was very like much more busy than I would say normal, like a normal Hawaii life. Which honestly I liked because it kind of allowed me to become the person that I am today, like more busy, more busy, like.
So
keep
you
going.
like the fast-paced lifestyle.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
like the go
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay. And it makes sense when I watch your content and you're just like approaching these random people, talking to people, that don't look like you, that don't sound like you, people who aren't necessarily just like a local brother. It's so easy to go up to a local person, uncle, auntie, be like, hey, how's it?
Yeah.
Connect like that. But to go up to somebody that is
Like a tourist.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they're all strangers, but it's just a different, if you're from Hawaii, you know what I'm talking about. There's just a different level of like comfortability, right? So going up to a stranger that isn't from here and approaching them with, content ideas and interviews, whatever questions, it's a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah. Definitely harder to talk to like tourists than locals for sure. I think the easiest people to talk to for me is like the aunties.
Oh, always.
The aunties,
always.
they just like, you can just talk to them all day for hours.
Yeah.
They want to talk to you actually
Yeah.
instead of you talking to them. But it's just a great community out here. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
like what the most like my favorite part about Hawaii is just the community.
Totally.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were pretty into sports. What was like your main kind of thing?
So growing up, I did a lot of different sports. Baseball. Did you do baseball?
Baseball's the only sport I didn't do. I've
Okay.
done
Oh, you did
pretty much
everything else.
Everything else.
So
yeah.
you did football.
I did football, soccer. Never played basketball in high school, but I played after college and like pick up and intramural and stuff. But
wow.
baseball's the only like major sport that I'd never done anything organized before.
So yeah, but I done baseball. I've done soccer, judo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have like a brown belt or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So judo was my like main high school sport, but sadly it kind of got wiped away because of COVID.
Oh.
I was like trying to
Oh yeah, you're
train
you're
really-
a COVID
I was-
graduate.
yeah, I was-
You're 2020 grad? 2021?
Yeah, it was a COVID year.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I was training for judo season, trying to get to like the higher rank, trying to compete at the varsity level, and then COVID like immediately came, and I was like, oh, maybe we're just gonna go home for 1 week, and then just come back to practice.
A year and a half later.
I know, and then a year and a half later, I'm like, okay, I think judo season is done. You know, so yeah, it's kind of how it happened. But judo, soccer, baseball, mostly judo though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and other things like instruments. I used to play music instruments like piano and violin.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
That's just because you're Asian and you must do that.
yeah. Like my parents are like, you gotta do some kind of instrument.
Yeah.
You know?
You had no choice.
Even if I didn't, even if I wasn't good, I just had to.
Yeah. You have the natural instinct.
Yeah. Did you play any instruments?
No. I mean, of course, I went to Hawaiian immersion school. You know, at some point there's like ukulele class.
Oh
or,
yeah.
You know, if you have to learn hula, you have to learn the ipu or other
Oh,
instruments.
so you
like
know how
that.
to play the ipu?
I mean, ute,
Yeah.
you know, like it's not that hard. But memorizing the hula is more the difficult part. But
Okay.
yeah. So you're I don't even know what the Gen Z. Are you Gen Z?
To be honest, I don't even know nowadays.
Okay, well, whatever.
Gen
You're younger
Alpha
than you're
and Gen
younger than me.
something.
You're a different generation. You grew up having, I guess, more possibilities of jobs, right? It's like my
Yeah.
time was pretty traditional, you know, like you become a doctor, you work,
Nurse
you
or-
nurse, you work in the hospital, lawyer, whatever. Those are like the big jobs, right? Now it's like, or professional athlete, of course, but not
Yeah.
all of us can get there, and I would be there if I didn't get hurt, anyways.
Yeah.
So nowadays you grow up, there's so many more possibilities, right? You can be an entrepreneur, you can be influencer, you can, there's a lot more things in media, right? From in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Was that something that you aspired to be? Were you doing content as you were growing up, middle school, high school, and
Yeah.
even until now?
Yeah. So I kind of just growing up, I always was into filming something. I was filming like just dumb videos, just here and there, and I just loved filming. Like I didn't really like think too much about it. And then over time throughout high school, I just kept doing it over and over. And I started off with just filming like lifestyle videos. I don't know if you remember those back in the day.
I don't, but you probably skated, yeah.
Yeah, skated.
Yeah, all the
Skated,
skaters.
yeah.
That's how Jordan started,
You really?
He's a
Yeah.
skater. He went into, because you film all your stuff
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you get into video. Yeah.
Like cinematic skating
Yeah.
and like surfing and just Hawaii clips. And then I just kept going, and then after high school, kind of just try to figure out how, to maybe make this into a career, and that's kind of how it happened. Yeah,
So what year did you start on social media?
started so I graduated college 1 semester ago,
Okay.
and so I started social media back in junior year of high school.
Okay, so that was
So
probably
that's like
2019?
7 years ago.
2020? 2020?
2019, 2018.
2019. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what were you posting? Just like the lifestyle stuff? You didn't do any of like the things that you're doing now?
No, so I actually started on social media with posting the lifestyle
Okay.
videos, and then I moved into I would say like a cringe era because I
So,
was just young.
Can we go back and look at those videos?
Yeah, we can,
Okay.
we can. But I don't think a lot of people know about this.
Okay.
But I was posting a bunch of videos like behind the scenes. Like
Okay.
I would post videos where I would like show a crazy behind the scene of what I'm doing, and then I would like show the results.
Okay.
So I would like, for example, like mix 2 colors of paint together. It's so dumb, but I don't know why I was doing this. But I would mix 2 colors of paint together in like a glass bottle, and then put like a camera underneath the glass
Okay.
to get like a cool result. And then I would just film the behind the scenes, and everyone was curious to see the results. So then they would watch the video, and then sometimes I would not post the results though. But that's kind of how I started. I would post those, and then my most viral video on that was actually 42 million views, I think.
42
on
million.
TikTok,
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy.
And me being like a high school student, I was just like, let me just keep going, you know?
Yeah. So you saw like
Potential.
The potential.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow.
Even though I was like, didn't know what I was doing.
Why was it cringe?
It was cringe because, well, to me now looking back at it, it's cringe a little bit, but it was like a trend back then.
Okay.
But back then I didn't think it was cringe.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Most times when we're making something, we're not thinking like, "Oh, this is cringy."
Yeah.
Unless you're you're doing something like sarcastic
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
right? Like satire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, So you got into it in high school,
Mhm.
and then I guess you graduated 2021.
Yeah.
And what was your follower count around that time?
Yeah, so I actually grew one of my TikTok accounts to like 600,000 followers,
Dang.
and then it kind of got shadow banned or banned or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because I look young.
Oh,
So-
like we can't have 12-year-old boys
Yeah, yeah,
posting
yeah.
TikTok videos where we like lifting up your shirt and like
No, exactly. So I got like minor safety.
Okay.
And so my account kind of like was like doing good, and then just like
oh wow.
and flatlined. So I made a new account. Got that account to like 800,000 followers.
Whew.
So it kept again, and then doing the same thing, minor safety, again. So I would just be like, that account would get shadow banned. So I made another account, 30K followers. You know, so
heck?
3 accounts already on TikTok. So I was like, you know what, just screw it. Let me just go on to Instagram. I started posting on there, and that's kind of how it started. And then I went into like a gym niche. I used to like make fitness content,
Uh-huh.
and then I made relatable content, and then I started the interviews, and then the giving back, and now we're here today. So I went through a lot of different phases.
And Pokemon phase
And
incoming soon,
Pokemon.
right?
Incoming. Maybe if you get me into it. Like,
Pokemon and anime, you've skyrocketed in followers.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I know it's super hot right now. So
Yeah. Okay, so dang, that's super discouraging, right? When you work so hard to get all those followers, and then
yeah.
So those are just dead accounts. You don't.
I sometimes post on there, but it's pretty dead.
Yeah.
So I think if I did a new TikTok account, it would probably be completely fresh.
So you don't have an active one that you use super regularly. It's mainly you're focusing on Instagram and YouTube, probably.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat
Okay.
are like the mains. And
Okay.
trying to get into Facebook, but
That's too this.
it's
old people
older
like me on
demographic.
it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So
Stay young.
yeah. So yeah, I think I sometimes post on those accounts like back then,
Uh-huh.
but it's not like a super active thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your family dynamic like? Did you have siblings? How was your parents? Like, how? I'm curious about your like upbringing and where you got this. I know you grew up in Waikiki around a lot of people, so you were kind of outgoing by nature. But how was it around your family? And like, I'm curious to learn more about that.
Yeah. Around my family was pretty. Like my parents were pretty hard on me, low key. They would get on my case like to like do my homework, do my studies. They're very like traditional parents, so but yeah,
like very Asian household.
yeah, very Asian.
Okay.
Like you got to do your math homework and get like an A+ or else
Yeah,
you get
so
a B-.
So
like,
you get an Asian F, A-.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah. And then wait, can you?
And did you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have one sister.
Oh, okay. And what's the age?
She's 1 year younger than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she's in college as well.
Okay. What is she into media or anything?
No, she is into physical therapy and
Oh,
stuff.
that's
so
cool.
Completely different area of
Okay.
expertise, but yeah, my parents grew up not really knowing what social media is, and so they're very old school. So me telling them like, oh, I do social media, like they're like, what is this? Like we don't believe in this. Like you gotta like focus on being a doctor or like an engineer.
Of course, yeah.
And so initially I was trying to become an engineer growing up. But then over time I was like, you know, I like building something, but maybe not physical, maybe something else. So I
Yeah.
started building like
Communities.
communities, media, and I think editing is like a really creative process too. So that's kind of why I tapped into that.
Yeah. Oh, so do you used to edit all your videos, and do you still edit anything these days?
So I edit a lot of my videos. I used to edit like everything, but now I'm slowly getting people to edit my videos because that takes a while, you know.
Yeah, time is the most important thing that you have.
Yeah. So I really like editing though. I really like editing and just like creating something out of nothing. Like that's like the beauty of content creation. You can take something like just raw content and just like edit up and then post it and then see if it doesn't work, then tweak it a little bit and it does work and then make it better and it goes crazy viral. And then you just keep following that formula to go viral. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like problem solving, you know, and it's like fun trying to like figure out the puzzle piece, like
Yeah.
what works, what fits here, what doesn't fit here.
And I think that's like an entrepreneur mindset. Like,
exactly.
I think you understand. Yeah.
That's really cool. So you are like the first entrepreneur kind of person trailblazing in your family, doing something new and different.
Yeah, like
Okay.
none of my cousins, like
Yeah.
they're all engineers or like regular kind of jobs. So they don't understand.
Yeah. And how do your parents feel about it now that you are doing this as a career?
They are supportive
Uh-huh.
no matter what, but initially they were like, you gotta make sure this is stable, you know, and so, you know, content creation is up and down, but if you're consistent with it, it can be stable. Because like you make your own hours, so it's kind of,
The flexibility is
They're
the
very
freedom. The
flexible.
freedom's amazing.
yeah.
I was up at 7 a.m. searching for Pokemon cards for like 3 hours this morning. I can't
Really?
do that if I have a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have more freedom to do what you
Uh-huh.
want, but also take accountability to get the work done. You know, and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't blame anyone but yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you got to
Yeah.
hold yourself to a really high standard. Yeah, I love that about entrepreneurship. All right, so going back, I guess closer to where we're at now. I guess going forward to where we're at now. You're doing this as a full-time job, right?
Yeah, this is like my
your
full-time
main
thing.
Yeah. So you but you also went to UH, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
you went to UH. You studied business
Yes, I studied business marketing.
marketing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you go into that knowing that you wanted to become come into this influencer space?
That's a good question. I think I started doing content before.
Okay.
So it was just a thing that I wanted to do while I was in college. But I thought business was like also like not the hardest.
Yeah.
Like because I wanted to manage content and school. So I was able to manage both. Because if I wanted to do something else like engineering or something, I think it required a lot more studying and I didn't really have time for both. So if I wanted to make content work, I had to
Combine it. Yeah.
but make sure that the business wasn't taking too much of my time, you know?
Yeah, finding that balance is tough. So I mean,
Yeah.
you did it. You graduated. So congrats.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm done.
Yeah.
Like no more tests, no more exams. like-
Yeah. Dang it. So, while you were in college, what was that experience like? Because you probably already had a big following. So since high school, you had a following. So going into college, you were, and this was kind of happening around my time because social media started.
Yeah.
Where like social media, as in like Instagram and like Vine and all that.
Yeah,
Tumblr
that
was
was-
big when I was in college in 2011. There was, it kind of started that era of like famous people in college, right? People with a following in college. So, but by the time you're in college, there's people with millions of followers and, famous on TikTok, famous on Instagram, famous on YouTube. Shane, right?
Yeah.
Past podcast guest, he's also at UH doing his content, million followers. So what was like that dynamic? Like, I never went to college and they're like, hey, I recognize you from this and that,
Yeah.
Maybe like one small viral video they might recognize you for, but now you're probably with people who are like, hey, that's probably the guy from Instagram or TikTok, right?
So being in college was a little bit interesting. It was definitely different, but I would say people my age are like more mature. So they're
Okay.
not like fangirling like, oh,
Like maybe how the little kids like at the PopCon, they're like, hey, are you Micah? Let's take a picture.
But like they'll be like, if they're younger and they go more crazy and make it more of a scene, but college students are more just like kind of like whispering like, oh, that's
yeah.
or like oh, like I saw your video.
Yeah,
Stuff like that, not like crazy like make a scene kind of thing. Yeah, but it was cool. I definitely got like a lot of like weird looks though. Like I would be like in class like doing my homework and then just like side eye like, like okay.
You can feel the eyes on
Yeah,
you.
I'm like-
yeah.
Okay, like you could just come up to me. You know?
Okay, so did you have to go to college? Because it sounds like you kind of already knew what you wanted to do with the social media space. Would you have gone to college if your parents said you didn't have to go to college?
If it was my choice before, no.
Yeah.
No.
So you went to college for your parents.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I was just guessing.
Yeah.
It sounds like you probably did it. Not that you didn't need it. College is a wonderful experience, but
think, yeah.
I don't think that it's the only like path that
Route.
people need to
Yeah.
to go on.
Yeah, I think college is good, but it's not for everyone. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't. Do you?
I
go to
went to college. I
Oh,
went
you
to
went to
UH,
college.
yeah.
Oh, you went
I
to
went
UH.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sometimes like I think it's good though still.
Yeah.
Because you're around like community and people your age, And regardless, it's just a good experience overall.
Yeah, I'm all like I said this on the podcast before. I'm all for the college experience. You know, I studied abroad a couple times. I learned how to interact with a lot of people. Took some classes that are memorable. But I'd say 80% of the classes I took, no, they mean nothing, right? I did not need to take.
But you
those
still
classes.
did it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think just if we're just breaking it down, one aspect of like discipline, going and signing up for classes, going to your classes, doing your homework, like having that kind of structure and routine is important for some people, and then you get out of college and you're like, okay, well, what do I do now, right? So
Yeah.
you just kind of have to replicate that in different ways, where it's just like, okay, I need some sort of structure in my life, whether that's waking up to work out, then hopping on meetings, and like blocking out times to work here, when nobody's telling you, right? Like, there's not a teacher that's going to mark you absent if you don't show up to work when you work for yourself, right? So it's different, but I think there's definitely a lot of valuable lessons you can learn in college that are taught outside of the classroom.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because like you said, college is good for like discipline and just like finding that balance and schedule. I think it's good for not just the education itself, but there's a lot of other things that.
Yeah, because I feel like you're somebody who probably would, after graduating high school, want to travel and do content and do all these other things, right? But you ended up staying here. What was the decision to stay here instead of like going somewhere else?
Because like for college?
Yeah.
Because I thought it would be easiest and most comfortable. But I actually regret staying here because when I traveled to like California for the first time, I saw a lot more things and got exposed to a lot more things. And so I wish if I could change anything that I would go away for college to get that experience. But regardless, I'm just grateful for it being over.
Totally. I'm just grateful it's over. What are you most grateful for college? That it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
So did you travel at all growing up?
Yes, my family was a very travel family, so we would
awesome.
travel Japan, like Canada, all over the US. I just went to Europe.
Nice. Oh yeah, you went to Spain, right?
Yeah, Spain.
Yeah. I saw you have a picture in front of the Sagrada Familia, right?
Yeah, the church.
That church, yeah.
Yeah. Have you been?
I've been to Barcelona. I studied abroad in Spain, so I was in Barcelona for a weekend. So we saw it from the outside.
Yeah, it's kind of
cool.
crazy. Yeah.
Super crazy structure. I love like the gaudy, structures, and it's just so I love
The detail.
Yeah, and in Europe, it's like you could go to so many places and just like you don't even need to visit museums or a specific attraction. You just go walk around and just enjoy like the cities
architecture.
and the architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So we've been a travel family, went on cruises, like, but yeah, I have a crazy story, like, when I was in college. I don't know if I'll share it, but.
You may not. No,
No,
just joking. Share whatever you want. This is your episode. Do whatever you want.
So, but basically, like, when I was doing content out here, I felt in my, like, a little limited.
Okay.
Just me personally. I don't know if everyone feels like that, but growing up here my whole life, like, it's hard to, I guess, get out there if you're, like, only on this small island.
Yeah, well,
you know?
it's capped. I mean, you look at the biggest influencers, followers here. There's always like a cap, right?
Yeah.
Between like that 250 to maybe like 400K.
Yeah.
Of all the biggest one, unless you're like,
Like
this is
Bretman
minus seeing the Bretman Rocks,
Yeah.
the Jason Momoa, like,
Yeah.
those mega famous people. The pretty normal standard for Hawaii, I feel like I've seen from, all the big social media influencers, whatnot, is like capped at like 400K-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. But me, so when I was in college, I went to LA for the first time, and I met some friends, and it was pretty cool. But so I'm kind of into my faith, so I went to this like influencer Bible study, and it was really cool just to like
That's cool to have
connect
that.
with people and that were like in a good mindset, not just for religion, but also because in LA there's a lot of fake people. There's a lot of like, it's not they like, oh, we should do something, and then behind the scenes they're like act totally different. So it was just good to find some sort of community out there a little bit. And so I would travel back and forth every month from here to LA while I was in school. So I would like go to school Monday through Friday. And then on a Friday night, I would go catch a flight to LA for the weekend, stay up there, maintain those connections. and friends, and then I'll come back, go back to school every month, just to like grow as a person, meet new people, like connect, just grow as a person.
Where would you stay?
I would stay. So the first time I would stay at a friend's house, and then over time I kind of met more people, and I just started staying at their houses.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of yeah.
Yeah. So how were you able to afford all of this? Did you work other jobs, or were you
No.
you never had like a regular like part-time job?
No, I did.
Okay.
I did. Actually, my dad works for Hawaiian Airlines.
Oh, nice.
So
Shout out Hawaiian Airlines.
Hawaiian
We
Airlines,
love you.
yes. So he is a airplane mechanic.
Okay.
So I got like a lot of bonuses for traveling, and so
I see.
it kind of worked out. So yeah, it kind of like I just kept traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, what was our other question?
No, I was just asking about your time and when you did that, and I was wondering how you were able to like afford it and go to pay for everything.
Yeah, LA is very expensive.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of here too. It's kind of
Yeah, I mean it's similar.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the traffic, the prices,
Yeah.
everything, Besides, I mean, I think over here is way more beautiful.
I agree.
I go to LA,
agree.
I'm like, this isn't. I would
As
never
good.
live
The
here.
beaches, like, yeah. So me personally, I think LA is just good for like maybe connections, just opportunity. Since I'm young, I kind of want to take that opportunity while I can, and I can always come back.
As you should, yeah. Well, I always say, Roman, come home.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So go learn everything. We have limited resources here. It's an amazing place to live, but you got to go branch out. You don't realize how tiny we are on the map of the world until you leave and you meet other people and see the possibilities, right? And then once you get all of that, gather all the information, come back to Hawaii, build, give back, and I think that's the way to go. That's kind of what I did with my life.
Yeah. Did you move anywhere? Were you based kind of anywhere besides Hawaii?
Yeah. So from Hilo, I moved
Okay.
to Kaiser High School my senior year in 2011.
Okay.
Then I was going to go away for college, ended up staying here, did 5 years at UH. During that 5 years, I studied abroad in Spain. Then I came back. That was my first time leaving. Went again to Argentina, studied abroad over there. Came back, and after I graduated, I went to Peace Corps Madagascar. You probably don't even know what the Peace Corps is. It's like a volunteer organization that sends people to developing countries. So it's a 2-year commitment. I went over there to Madagascar. I extended for another year because I liked it. So I was there for 3 years in total, and then came back in 2019. And then that's when I, got back into the Hawaii community and started all of my things. And that led up to me being here.
So did you start like all your social medias, the podcast, after you came back?
So in 2019, end of 2019, I came back right before COVID, and then I did this thing called the Race to 50K, where I paid off $50,000 of student loans in 1 year just doing odd jobs.
Oh.
So it was documented. It was on the news. And
Wow.
That's what some people might remember me for. I had long hair, and I looked different back then.
Really?
In the Peace Corps, I had long hair, like all the way down to my chest, and like a beard and everything.
Really?
If you guys go on YouTube and type in "man documents growing out hair," there's a video of me. I did a time lapse of like my 2 years growing it out. So you can go check it out on YouTube.
Would you ever go back to that style? Or?
I miss it, and some people like it, and I like wearing hats backwards with it. But it's hard. It gets hot, and for me, I'm always on video now, so it's hard to go through that awkward phase.
Yeah.
So I probably won't have long hair again.
How about the beard?
The beard? Probably not. It's I don't think my girlfriend would like it.
Yeah.
It's too pokey. Even when I
yeah.
shave, and she's, I give her a kiss, and she's it's like poking me. So
Yeah.
I probably just stay clean for now at least.
Okay.
We'll see. But yeah, I had a lot of experiences abroad. I lived abroad, couple times, and that definitely opened my eyes and also made me appreciate Hawaii so much
A lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially our culture, our language, because I speak Hawaiian as my I learned it growing up. My dad still speaks it to us, so even that aspect of our culture here, I really grew an appreciation for it.
Yeah, no, that's cool that you speak Hawaiian. There's not a lot of people that can speak Hawaiian.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely growing since the 70s and since the Renaissance began, and then the 90s when they started opening up Hawaiian immersion schools. So I was in like the second decade of like the Hawaiian immersion schools and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now there's tons of Hawaiian Hawaiian schools. There's Hawaiian on Duolingo, so it's really, it was a dying language, and now it's I like to think of it as a thriving language. It's
So you also dance hula then probably.
we had to dance hula.
Oh, you had to.
So I didn't like it. I was very into the Western things, sports,
Okay.
video games, all the things that wasn't necessarily taught in my school. So I was pretty. I was a good student, like academically, I had good grades, but I wasn't like into like the cultural aspect of it. So I got in trouble a good amount, and stuff like that. I can tell stories another time, but yeah. So it wasn't until I left, and I was like, I'm from Hawaii, and they're like, oh wow, Hawaii, so cool, and I would say I speak Hawaiian, and people are telling me, oh wait, Hawaiian's a language, and then I would get to educate them on that, and I would, when I would say it, and only a couple, 1,000 people speak it, and just hearing that, I'm like, wow, only a couple thousand people speak it. That's such a blessing, right? It's like it's a superpower that I was born in this world speaking Hawaiian, right? Like
Exactly,
my dad only spoke to me and my siblings since we were babies. That's like the only language he ever speaks to us,
Wow.
So yeah, and I'm also hoping to have my dad on for Mahina Olelo Hawaiʻi, February's Hawaiian Language Month coming up. So
Okay.
I'm actually planning to get my dad on. I don't even know if I told him yet, but this will come out in like a couple of weeks. So
Oh, wow.
I'll ask him before that, but that'll be a pretty cool
Oh,
episode.
you're having your dad on the podcast?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that'd be
nice.
cool. I mean, he's the one that brought Hawaiian language into our family.
Yeah.
Right?
He's never been on.
He's never been on. Yeah.
Wow.
But I
That's gonna
think
be good.
some people have said like, get your dad on the podcast, and yeah, I think for Hawaiian Language Month it'll be really fitting, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
and having your dad on, that would be kind of a full circle moment.
Totally, yeah. I mean, we're going on our 5-year anniversary of the podcast, so we're doing things big. We're doing the giveaways.
Yeah.
We're traveling. Outside of Hawaii for the first time to do podcasts, or outside of the states to do podcasts. So we got a lot of exciting things coming up in 2026.
Yeah, no, that's that's great to hear. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, thank you. And quick interruption. We're talking about excitement. Now's the time where I'm going to ask you for a secret code or phrase for our followers to get 5 extra entries into this week's giveaway. Okay. So
Okay.
every episode we have a secret code or secret word or phrase that I ask the guests to share with us. Okay. So for this one, we're gonna ask them to leave a comment on YouTube or Spotify using this secret word or phrase. Okay. Kind of what I explained in the intro, and it could be at any part of the podcast too. So one episode is after our break, another episode is before our break. So this one we're doing right now,
Okay.
and I want you to think of something that the audience can comment for extra entries.
Okay. And how many letters?
It doesn't matter. It could be whatever. It could be a
Okay.
whole paragraph if you want
A
it.
code, it's like a code.
So I say a secret word or phrase.
Secret word or phrase.
Yeah. It could be just one word if you want. It could be your name. It could be a phrase. Your favorite quote, your favorite scripture, whatever it is.
Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Um.
I don't prep the guests beforehand. I like to get it real raw
Like,
and just
yeah.
like on the spot.
Okay.
So not even the guest knows when I'm gonna bring this up.
I would say be kind
Okay.
Or-
oh, okay.
or positivity.
Okay. So
Maybe that's too long. I don't know.
no. So you're saying you could say be kind or positivity, or you're gonna choose between one.
I'll just do be kind.
Okay, be kind.
Be
I like
kind.
that. I like
Be
that.
kind. Yeah.
We always talk about kindness, and I believe that's something that Aloha exudes, right? So
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
okay, so if you use be kind in a comment on YouTube or Spotify, you'll get 5 extra entries to this week's giveaway, and it's a good one, right? I'll talk about it a little bit before we get into our break, but
Yeah.
so these things right here. Okay, this is Berto, is my friend Daniel's company. Super cool. He actually works with Demon Slayer, the super popular anime. You gotta get into anime.
I know. I gotta get
Demon
into
Slayer
it.
is a good one to start
start?
off with. It's one of the top one. It's amazing story, amazing animation,
Okay.
amazing fights. So he started working with Demon Slayer. Hopefully, I'm putting that in correctly.
Demon
And then
Slayer.
so he's also into golf. So Berto's more of a golf kind of company, but you can wear this. Any
It can be
you
casual,
This is
too.
cool. Yeah, casual. I'm wearing this
Yeah.
on the podcast. This is a Hashira shirt. You'll learn about Hashiras at some point. This is Nezuko and Tanjiro right over here.
Okay.
These are little like bag markers. I have a golf marker right here. So if you're getting into golf too and you like anime, it's like the perfect combination. Underneath these hats are super cool. This is a Gyu hat.
Oh wow.
And then under here is Tanjiro's thing. So if you're
Oh, wow,
looking
like-
at that. Yeah, so
okay.
we're giving away a huge gift bundle for the first place winner. And then we got the Pokemon cards and gift cards for the second place and third place winners. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go enter. And thank you for sharing that. Be kind.
Okay, be kind, everyone.
Yeah, be kind.
Let's go.
All right, so you're fully into this.
Uh-huh.
We're catching up on the present day. Why did I see you at PopCon, you know?
Yeah, it was so random. I
Yeah.
was like, just walking around, and I was like, wait, this is the guy from the podcast. And
Well, how did you hear about PopCon? What brought you to PopCon? What made you
So-
interested?
So I actually just started streaming on Twitch.
Okay.
I just started, like, it's a new avenue just because I feel like it's less scripted, fake-ish. I want to make it authentic, real.
Yeah, it's organic.
So, organic, yeah.
Mhm.
So I wanted to go. I searched up on just Google. I was like, what are Hawaii events that are big right now? And I've seen clips of Pokemon, and I don't know much about Pokemon, but I just know that it's very poppin'. So like PopCon. So I went to PopCon for the first time. Have never been to a single Pokemon event ever in my life, but it was a great experience, and I didn't realize how like valuable these cards are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I know you brought your binder. You got a couple $100 in there.
I know I didn't even know I had like a binder back in the day. Like I collected back when I was young, and I guess I had some good ones in there, and I didn't realize it until today.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's super cool. I'm stoked to see you over there and see other creators get into this space. I recently started watching anime over the last couple of years, and me and my girlfriend, that's something we do every single day,
Yeah.
if we have time.
yeah.
But certain animes that I would recommend to you, like Hunter x Hunter, that's a good one.
Hunter x
It
Hunter?
says Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
It's a really good one to get into. Attack on Titan's one of my favorite top 5. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of this. Yeah.
Super good. Jujutsu Kaisen. These are the more mainstream ones.
Mainstream.
There's other ones that I like, that aren't like super popular like that, but like Delicious in Dungeon, and like there's
Yeah.
I'll send you a whole list. But if
Okay.
anybody has any recommendations, comment on this episode as well.
Yeah. Comment. We need help
Yeah,
for
let us know.
anime.
And I'm actually thinking of getting into streaming as well, because
Yeah.
I see so many people doing it.
Yeah.
Right, you see the Kai Sanats, the
Yeah.
Speeds. I don't know if I want to be as big as them or
Yeah.
do it as much as them
To
but
their level,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that's just another element I can add into everything that I'm doing, especially with the Pokemon card stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's
just ripping Pokemon
interacting
card and
and-
stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that as well, let us know.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you getting into this community, or are you kind of just dabbling, seeing what it's like?
Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, it's a good opportunity because everyone's getting into it, but also it's saturated too. So it's very hard to do it now. But I think it's the best because I feel like when you do social media, like you have to
Evolve like a Pokemon.
evolve, and like you can't just stick to one thing. You have to grow. Like you're doing the podcast, you can do other things too, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's good that you're dabbling into things and trying things, because sticking to one thing out like will not work forever,
I mean, we know the algorithm,
Yeah,
right? It's
exactly,
always
yeah. It's
changing.
always changing.
So annoying.
You have to like adapt to what's trending, what's doing well. And why streaming is so good is because people nowadays, they value connection, and they hate the crazy edited videos. Like the next Mr. Beast would not be Mr. Beast. Like it would be someone like, I think, relatable and just like authentic. I think social media nowadays, they value authenticity now, like because people want connection. So yeah, that's why I think streaming is so big, because it's like, it's because everyone is like, because when you stream, it's like showing the real side of you.
Yeah. You can't
You
act or put up a front for like hours
Yeah,
at a time,
yeah.
right? I mean, you get enough content of somebody, you see somebody for a long enough time, you see who they really are, right? You can't. It's so hard to fake who you are, put up this persona for a
like
long
hours,
period of time.
yeah.
Yeah, and like, not even if you're getting to know somebody. Say we hung out for like 3 months. Like by 3 months, I should have a pretty good feel
Understanding.
and understanding of who you are,
Yeah.
right? And like you said, LA people, sometimes, I'm not saying it's everyone, but they're considered like fake, and maybe they just have like ulterior motives,
Like
and,
ego.
yeah,
and,
and
like,
they just
yeah.
want something from you. It's more
Transactional.
Yeah, exactly. We're here. It's very community. It's like, let's build relationships
And, like,
value
support each other,
Yeah,
build
support
each other up.
Community over competition. So yeah, I'm interested to see how your experience in LA goes, because you are. I mean, we can talk about it. You are about to take a big step and move over there, right?
Yeah, we're moving away, and it's pretty sad. I've been on this island for my whole life, and I don't think I'll move away forever. But it's just like a time right now where I'm like, I just feel like a urge.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
it's calling you.
It's calling, and after being back and forth, I've seen how it is, the goods and bads. But at this current stage, I think in order to grow a lot, and is to collaboration. And there's a lot of collaborations you can do in LA. And also Hawaii is it's a growing economy for creators. But LA is like the hub spot. Like,
we're always behind on things
like just a little bit. But I think it's just a good opportunity right now, and I always be like back here. It's just not at this current moment. I'm just gonna take the leap, try it out, and just take it easy. I'll always be back many times a year because my family's here.
Yeah.
Like 3-4 times a year. It's just at this moment I just wanna take the risk.
Yeah. You got to get out of your comfort zone to grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Hawaii, the people you love, the people that love you will always be here no matter what.
Yeah.
If it's your true friends, your true family, they will be here just waiting for you
For me to come back.
wide open,
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So
Yeah.
go do your thing. Don't worry about everybody else. Everybody will be fine. We got FaceTime these days.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We got
FaceTime,
we got all these social media platforms where we can keep up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine back in the days, you just like, if I met you and we're like, man, we're so cool, we should hang out, and like there's no social
There's
media
no
or whatever.
FaceTime.
It's like what, send letters or something, or like I don't know how you even get in contact. Maybe landlines at some point, or
I gotta knock on your door.
Yeah, exactly. You have to like fly to places. People would go like years without talking to people or like seeing somebody. So it's crazy how connected we are these days. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a quick shishi break. We'll come back with social media questions, and then we'll get into the back end of the podcast. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, we're back from a quick shishi break.
Okay.
Mahalo to my water in my flask over here for providing my shishi today. All right, let's get into the social media fan questions. First one comes from Izzy_808_ or actually _. Very unnecessary, Izzy808 _.
Okay, what did she say?
She said, sorry, I have a thing about people using too many underscores
In their usernames?
We do social media questions, and people just have unnecessary underscores and like dots in their name.
Dashes and stuff.
Like, was Izzy_808_ taken, or was the 808 _ necessary?
That part should be necessary.
Probably not necessary, but I'm also not judging you. I am a little bit. Thank you for your support, Izzy.
crazy.
We love you.
We love you, Izzy.
Okay. This question comes from that person. It says, what is your favorite video and why?
Favorite video filmed?
Yeah.
All right, in general. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing the favorite video you made and why.
Okay. My favorite video I made was probably the video of me giving out stuff, like one of those videos.
Love those videos.
I did 2 videos. I have one where I like complimented a grandpa. That was my most viral video.
Is that the one pinned on your profile? Yeah.
I did that like at Aloha, and it was super random. But he kind of reminded me of an older version of myself because he was like, he's Japanese, and he's very like dedicated, and he looks like a very hardworking man throughout his life. So it kind of was like a older version of me. I was talking to him, and just a great conversation. I didn't even realize the camera was there because we were talking for like so long, 20 minutes. But that was probably one of my favorite ones because it was so real and authentic, and he was so happy because so pretty much I complimented him in the video, and he said he hasn't gotten a compliment in like, I don't think his whole life.
Wow.
Like ever. So his like eyes lit up, and he was 96 or something. So like him being that old and hasn't gotten a compliment is crazy. I feel like, I guess guys nowadays don't really get compliments.
That's
So-
what I always tell. Like when I'm with my girlfriend or something, you're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful," or like, "I love you what you're wearing." I'm
And
like,
she says thank you, right?
I'm like, how come nobody says that to us? How come the
I
boys
know,
are
I
like,
know.
"Oh my gosh, you look so handsome today, bro."
Like, I mean, that's a little maybe too much.
Hey, I'm not saying it has to be that, but I'm just like, when they're like, "Hey, wow, you're so beautiful," and I'm like, I'm standing right here. What about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful, but like say I'm like, I don't know, kind of tall or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, I like your shirt.
yeah,
Or like, I
for
like
sure,
your
yeah,
like
yeah.
hat or like
My
something.
eyelashes are long or something.
Yeah,
you know?
like your eyebrows are like
Yeah, make me
on
feel
point,
good.
you know?
Yeah. No, just joking. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is funny how girls compliment each other all the time. Guys
Sometimes too
rarely.
much.
Maybe I think the guy compliments are more like, "Bro, I love your content," or like,
Yeah.
"You're such a hard worker," or "Proud of you." I think those mean more than like the superficial. You're pretty.
Yeah, like the more physical aspect.
Yeah, totally.
So that video was my favorite, I think, because yeah, he just lit up and it like made me feel like a really good person that doing it, and that's kind of when the start was, when I was like, okay, I love making people feel this way. So, if I have kindness and love to give, then I'm gonna give that all day. I'm gonna make sure that people are feeling that love, even though like, because you never know what someone might be going through. Like throughout the day, they could be having like a breakup, they could have like lost a sibling or like lost a loved one. So just having a good head on your shoulders and like talking to people and compliments people is like, I think, the best. If you can give and you feel like the in your heart to give, then do it, because like there's a lot of people, especially nowadays, like a lot of depression, a lot of hard times. So
It's free to do.
yeah, it's free. Kindness
Yeah.
is free.
And it makes somebody feel good. It's like it could turn somebody's day around. It could, give them the confidence they needed to, do something in life. But yeah, it's something very, very easy to do that sometimes we're hesitant to do. It's like, sometimes we're hesitant to talk to that person in the elevator when it's just you two, right? It's like awkward, right?
Awkward.
You
Yeah.
can just be like, "Hey, I like your shoes," or like, "Hey, well, I don't know, well, where are you coming from? Or, what's your day like?" Like.
And you kind of know when like it's not a good time to approach too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if they're-
fill it out. But I think most times you just have to break that wall down, and then people will respond with kindness, or they'd be stoked. It's just there's that hesitancy that we have of like bothering people. We don't want to be a burden to them. We don't want to bother people and take them away from what they're doing. But yeah, I guess use your intuition to be like, okay, maybe it's a good time or not a good time. But yeah, be kind.
Yeah.
Say nice things. Do nice things. It's fun. Makes you feel good.
Exactly,
All right.
yeah.
Next question comes from Kanalu104 _.
Another
That's
underscore.
A lot of underscores, but this one's, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
I don't underscore. People just like the underscores.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever get nervous approaching random strangers? I applaud your confidence.
Yes. Growing up, I was pretty insecure. I was like, I honestly, when I first started content, I like got made fun of. I was like kind of like, I would get made fun of, but like subtle jabs. Like it wouldn't be like obvious, like they're bullying me or something, but it would be like, oh, like I started a video, like, and then they would like comment like throughout the day and stuff. So
What were they saying?
they would just be like, not really making fun, but like just slightly making fun.
Like, oh, this guy thinks he's all famous now, or like
Stuff like that. But like, it would go around the school and people would just like kind of tease me and like,
oh, did you see his one video?
yeah,
So
yeah,
cringe,
or like they
whatever.
would like see the video and like, there's just be a lot of talk about it.
Who's laughing now?
But like, yeah, I just kind of, I was during that time I was kind of like insecure about myself. That's when I was doing the other content. After high school, I started breaking out my shell, and I like didn't really listen to anyone. Just focus on my stuff, and over time, confidence built, and I just realized that if I want to be confident, it's just like me. I have to just change. I think confidence also comes from just talking to people. Like the more people you talk to, the more comfortable you are, and just me approaching more and more strangers over time gave me the confidence naturally. Like the first time I ever went up to a stranger, I was like so nervous. I was like, I literally had to have glasses on, sunglasses, because I didn't want to look at them in the eye. So that was my first ever interview video. after some time, I finally got the hang of it and confidence built over time. Yeah.
That's the thing with confidence, gaining confidence in something and getting better at something. You need the reps, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to get better at soccer, you need to play soccer. You know, if you want to get better at speaking to people, you need to speak to people, right?
A lot of
if you want to get
practice.
better at editing and filming, you need to edit and film. There's no way around it, right? You could watch things, you could, you know, listen to things, but that will only get you so far. You need the in-person reps. You need to get out of your comfort zone. And that's where, you know, you're at the end of comfort is where everything happens. So that's what you need to do. And you did that. So, you know, people could be watching. It's like me, you know, seeing your videos and thinking, wow, he's so confident. You're, you know, just approaching these people, asking these questions, doing crazy things sometimes. And, you know, unless they watch this podcast or talk to you, you don't realize, wow, you know, he was really insecure before. And like he had to build up that courage to get where he's at, you know. And even for me, you know, I talk about it in my book, you know, I, you know, had all these insecurities and anxieties growing up. And now, you know, just with being around and forcing myself to these super uncomfortable situations, I'm super confident and comfortable in like pretty much any situation in life, you know, and it's cool. And even if I am in an uncomfortable situation, I am okay with that because I know that I'll make it through it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, that's
awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Confidence is key.
Totally. Okay. Next question comes from Nalukai808. This person says, what made you start streaming and who was your inspiration?
Streaming.
Yeah.
So the new, so streaming, I wanted to start streaming because a lot of people know me for the interviews. But what they don't know is that I be going up to everyone in the mall, like asking them, and a lot of rejections. They would say no. And it's kind of like a script. Like I have to have the questions ready, and I would have to kind of, or if I was doing like a mystery adventure, I do some of those videos. I have to make sure that it's structured in a way where it's like I'm speaking certain things based on a script initially. So I wanted to start streaming because it's a more of an authentic way where it's like people can see me for who I am instead of just like me saying a script.
Yeah, and so you also see the behind the scenes and the actual thing at the same time.
Yeah. So I wanted to like do a mix of both. So that's kind of why I started. And who inspired me to do that was, I just know streaming is really big right now. And I just wanted to try it out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just trying it out.
How long have you been doing it and how's it going?
I only streamed for 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
So that time you saw me was like literally like the second time.
Oh, okay.
And then I just started streaming more and more like yesterday and the previous day. But it's good. It's fun. It's tiring because you have to be always...
You're on the whole time.
Yeah. There's no like, okay, the camera's on, like, let's go. Like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the new YouTube video. It's kind of just like, you just have to be engaging the whole time. And when people get bored, they leave. So just finding that balance of like keeping people, because they're there to be entertained, you know? So yeah.
Yeah. So do you, before you go on a stream, do you have like a game plan in mind? It's like, okay, I'm going to talk about these things. I'm going to do this for this, I guess, time period. You have all of that, or you kind of, I guess maybe at some point you'll get like, okay, let's just turn this on and see where it goes. But is it more strategized right now?
Yeah. So initially I was just streaming just to stream for fun. But now I'm like, before I start stream, so to grow on Twitch is kind of like about clips and stuff. So I kind of aim for clips. Like, I don't know if you heard the term clip farming, like just like spamming clips. So I would just write down like 5 questions that I would answer on stream. If I'm doing a desk stream, or if I was doing IRL, I'd like plan an event before and then stream that event, like PopCon.
And for those who don't know, IRL means in real life.
Yes. So
I'm so
yeah,
cool and hip.
yeah. So like streaming IRL means like in real life, like just whatever you're doing on the daily. And there's like desk streams where you just do like gameplay or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you enjoy more so far?
I like doing the IRL because it kind of ties into the interviews. Like I'm out and
You get
about.
to interact with people.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm not the greatest at entertaining at the desk because sometimes I forget or like kind of run out of things to talk about. So IRL definitely
Yeah,
It's my
yeah,
favorite,
yeah.
yeah.
I'd probably be okay at the desk. I'm Portuguese, so I can keep going.
Yeah, you can keep talking. I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, right on. Yeah. I'm excited to. I gotta go follow you. We will talk more about it. You gotta teach Uncle how to get
Yeah,
on
I'm
this
just starting out too,
streaming.
so we're learning together.
Okay, yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
You go make all the mistakes so you can teach me.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay.
All right. Geo.fr12 says,
Okay.
how old are you? And did you think you'd be an influencer when you were growing up?
How old am I? Okay, so I'm 23. A lot of people think I'm a lot younger, because I have a baby face. So
Asian don't raise you. You're gonna be
Asian don't
like
raise you.
50 years old and you're gonna look like 21.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about it.
Uh-huh.
But now, like sometimes, like if I'm walking around, like if I ever went to Vegas and just walking around, like they're gonna ID check me every second.
Yeah.
Here you
Hey,
go.
some people take that as a compliment when they get older. So
Yeah.
enjoy it.
So, I'm 23, and then the other question was
As did you think you'd be an influencer when you were growing up?
no.
Yeah. We
I
kind of talked about
did
this.
not
Yeah.
actually think about being an influencer. I just wanted to. I was just filming videos for fun,
Uh-huh.
and then over time, it kind of just. I was like, maybe I can just turn this into a career, and if I just keep filming, maybe monetize off it and make it into something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, this is the perfect follow-up question for that question. Deep Fried Pro, shout out Daniel. He's the one who giving away all this merch
Hats.
and Pokemon cards. He says, how did you know when it started to work? What was the moment?
So I think the moment when I started seeing real growth and I was like, okay, this could actually work, was in high school. I was like, this is so fun. Like, I'm just gonna do this, see where it takes me. And then when I got those viral videos and started doing interviews, and then my follower count started going like crazy, I was like, let's just keep riding the wave, and then let's see if it turns into something. So kept doing it, learned how to monetize, and then tried to I literally just connected with as many people as I could, learn as much, watch YouTube videos, because pretty much you can just find all the information on YouTube.
Yeah. Who are you watching on YouTube?
There's a lot of different podcasts I watch, like Diary of a CEO,
Yeah. Stephen Bart.
a bunch of different ones. Just learn Mr. Beast, a lot of Mr. Beast podcasts. There's a lot of different other ones. I just don't know the name, but they have a lot of guests that come on, and I just watch it and learn as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, Daniel has a follow-up question.
Yeah.
He says, have you figured out how to make money, and how did you make money? Or
Yeah,
how
so-
do you make money?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways to make money on social media. As you probably know, there's a lot of things like brand deals. You can partner with company or business, and you can shout them out or promote them. For example, like a Pokemon or like this company, and then they'll pay you to promote per video, or you can also get paid from the app itself, like Snapchat, YouTube,
Streams
Instagram,
and stuff.
streams. So streams are a little bit different because they are subs. So people can sub to your channel for like $5 a month.
Oh, on Twitch.
On Twitch,
Okay.
yeah, or Kick.
Okay. But YouTube, it's just the streams.
Yeah, YouTube is mainly just you get paid based on the views you get. Yeah. So those are the two main ways, and you can also, if you have a product, like a physical product, you can also sell an info product, like information. You can also build like a business around your social media to funnel people in. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it to monetize. You can make money on TikTok, which is like a lot of people actually do. If you make over a minute long videos, you can get monetized and pay for those videos. Same on Snapchat stories, Facebook, you can get a lot from Facebook,
Yeah.
YouTube and stuff. Yeah.
We used to get paid on TikTok, but something changed, and I don't make anything off TikTok anymore. I don't know what happened.
Same with me. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. TikTok's weird, but I used to make some decent amount.
like something.
I think when one time we had like a video go like 1 million views, and I think we got like over $1,000 for that video, and it was awesome. Probably more than that, but it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't know, something changed, and like nothing makes any money anymore.
For your guys' views, is it like not the greatest? Because mine is like very inconsistent too.
Yeah, and it depends. It's like on the average end, it's like around 1,000 and something. But once in a while you get a couple. In the 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. But nothing gets money anymore. I don't know what changed. And TikTok, you have no one to talk to. I tried finding people.
Yeah,
to
like
talk to.
the support. Is
There's
bad.
nobody to
yeah,
talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get in contact with people.
So TikTok is kind of just like a side.
Yeah, totally.
You know? And
Sponsorships is what gives
Focus
us the
on.
most
yeah,
income. Yeah.
sponsorships. Yeah.
So how do you get these brand deals? Do you reach out to them? Do they reach out to you?
So I actually did a lot of research, and I'm in contact with a lot of different agencies, like in New York, California, and I do like, what is it called? Like non-affiliated.
Okay.
So I'm not like affiliated with them, but if deals are circulating, then they pitch me to the deals.
Oh, okay.
And then they would take
a
percentage.
commission.
Yeah. But a lot of them actually come from inbound. They just reach out to me, or I do outreach. So I use like AI, like Apollo AI, and like I just send like an email campaign to like 100 different emails, like with my email like pitch, and then I pitch them. I also do UGC.
Wow, so smart.
So there's
Yeah,
there's a lot of
using
different
AI.
ways you can do it, but yeah, just kind of keeping the ball rolling with emails and just outbounding and inbounding, just like keep going.
Yeah. So you respond to all the emails yourself?
Yes, but I'm looking to train up like a VA to help
I
me
have a VA that
Yeah.
she's my assistant.
to help with all the emails because
so helpful.
it takes a lot of time.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
negotiating.
I don't like
and,
emails.
Yeah,
I just like set it up, respond. So I text her and be like, "Hey, can you say this to this person?" And
No,
she'll
that's-
write out the whole.
yeah,
email.
that's great. Yeah, I need to get that too.
Yeah. Definitely. Maybe when, as long as you can afford it, and it's not too crazy depending where you hire the person.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big help, and so it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, because time is your number one asset, like you said.
Exactly. You can always make money. You can't always get back time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what was like the first time you started to make like real money? You're like, oh, are you making enough money to like sustain yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't need to get another job.
No.
Okay.
Which is great, and
yeah.
I used to work as a server before.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah. Elks Lodge.
I don't even know that. Oh, Elks in
Yeah,
Waikiki.
Elks, like Waikiki. I used to be a host and a server. That was like, I got scarred from that job. Like, I hated
At
it.
what age?
This is in, so okay. Funny thing, I actually did social media, and I got the job. I stopped social media a little bit, not as consistent, and I got the job, quit the job, and I went full on social media.
Mm-hmm. And
But-
what year was that?
This was 2019. So I was like in college, like first.
So in college, you were already
Freshman,
making enough
freshman.
money to sustain yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really fast.
Yeah, I think 1 year can change a lot for.
Yeah. You
for,
just
if you
get a viral video and then things just start to take
if
off.
you just grind, just
Mm-hmm.
pump out videos and just like get the views, get the followers, do outreach, learn as much as you can. I literally have not left my room. For 3 years straight, I like barely left my room. I just grind. I was like, I gotta make this work, or else I'm done. I'm not. There's no plan B. There's only plan A. And after that job, it kind of scarred me. I got yelled at, and it was bad. I like hated it so much.
You're like, I'm never working for.
Yeah, I
anyone
was
ever
like-
good.
Yeah, I was like, the manager would just be like chilling and just eating his food, and I'd be like, it'd be nice to be a manager one day, So I was like, I'm just gonna
Now
do
you
it.
are.
Yeah. So I just left it, and I just said, I'm gonna do the social media thing, and gonna go all in, and I just did it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how much money do you make? Enough to buy a Lamborghini or
No.
not?
No.
Not
I mean,
yet.
I wish.
You're getting there.
Yeah, hopefully one day,
Okay.
But I know some of my friends in LA, they actually do have that. So
That's your goal.
there is money to be made, but my goal is not just to get a Lamborghini, it's to also give back. And also I'm
answer.
very into investing properties and stuff, not just buying
Invest in Pokemon cards.
or
Come
that,
to the
yeah,
dark side.
or invest in things like that. Because cars are just depreciating, so
Oh, see, he's got that great business acumen.
yeah, so it's just kind of like a
So you've invested in properties already?
no, I'm looking to
You're
actually
looking to do that.
get into it this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Wow, at 23 years old, that's super
Maybe
impressive.
in like Las Vegas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're young and you're watching this, be inspired because he's doing it.
Hopefully.
You can do it too.
We're trying.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
And you got to stay humble though,
Always, yeah, and always give back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and never forget where you came from. Never forget the people that got you there.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Last question comes from Stain Viargen6. This person says, "Who would be your dream collab?"
Dream collab, like content creator, probably.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
assuming.
so.
That's a crazy. Initially, when I started social media, I wanted to collab with Common Kings
Oh,
because
nice.
they were like my favorite band growing up, and it was just like a. And I already did that, and I collabed with Tongi
Yep,
as
I
well.
saw that one. I think that was one of the first. Maybe not one of the first, but I think that was one of the first videos I saw in you with
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah, Iam's like a great guy. Like
Yeah.
he's very down to earth. Like he's just.
He's awesome.
The crazy thing is that he actually said he watched my videos before he even blew up. Like he saw my old videos,
Yeah. Oh, really?
like
Wow.
my old videos. So he knew me from back
OG.
then. So it was crazy, like full circle moment. And he's a very good local guy. So yeah, it's just good to like connect with more local people. But I would say my younger self would be proud of who I collabed with already, because I thought Common Kings and stuff was like the highest of the highest. But
That was your ceiling, and now
yeah,
you
now
broke
it's
through
like
your
the ceiling
ceiling, and
is
you're like, wow,
kind of
there's
higher
more.
now, you know.
Yeah.
So I think in the streaming world, if I ever got into that, I think the streamer, I don't know if you heard of him. His name is Marlon. He's kind of new, but
Okay.
he is also with his faith. He's very like religious, and I think he's a good guy. Him or maybe I don't know. I honestly don't mind whoever like I collab with. I just kind of whoever comes into the picture, like I'm down. Like I'm just kind of focused on like my own personal journey, and I don't want to like feed off of too many people.
Yeah, you're not measuring your success based on like, oh, I collaborated with Jake Paul.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Mr. Beast or whatever.
And everyone's on their own journey,
Yeah.
so yeah, just kind of taking it one step at a time, and yeah. But I'm just grateful to just be in the position I am today and just collab with already the people that I have collabed with, and you too. Like, I'm just happy to be here. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do something in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to do a collaboration with a 30-year-old man with bad knees, then
No, I'm
I
good.
got you.
Now
Who's
I'm gonna be
who's
30
highly
years old
addicted
too.
to Pokemon cards now. All right, mahalo everybody for the social media fan questions. Make sure you leave
Thank
some
you so much.
for our next guest, and maybe your question will make it on the podcast. We're coming to the back end of the podcast, and I like to ask all of my guests the same question about keeping it aloha. It's the name of the show. It's something I try to do every day of my life. So I want to know, in your life, how do you keep it aloha?
So, keeping aloha in my life, I think it just keeping the connections around you with the day ones and your family, like the core, you know, like making sure that you're always being kind to the people around you and being kind to yourself. Because if you can't do that, then how can you be kind to others, you know? So just keeping those people around you all in line and in check, make sure that they're doing good and keeping in touch with them first, and then you're able to have more love to give, you know?
Yeah, fill your cup before you start pouring out to others.
So, yeah, that's kind of how I just keep it aloha every day. I just kind of wake up with gratitude and just take it day by day and just one step in front of the other, you know? I don't really look... It's good to have goals and visions in the future, but just taking it one step at a time, you know? Brick by brick, and you build something. You look like years down the line, and you'll be like, wow, I built something crazy. And that's kind of how I take day by day, you know, life.
Awesome.
How about you?
How do I keep it aloha?
Yeah.
Is that I've answered this, and I think I'm gonna answer it similarly. I usually say, so like, keeping it aloha. Aloha is the most... How did I say it before? Switching it up on me. I would say like the most important thing happening to me right now, or like the lesson that is whatever life is trying to teach me. So like, for example, if I am driving and I'm getting anxious or frustrated because people are cutting me off, not turning up the shaka, or, you know, people are being a little like rude. So for me, keeping it aloha is like being patient. And they not reacting to that kind of thing, right? If there's a lot going on in my life, and I have my to-do list is super long, and I'm starting to get overwhelmed. And am I keeping it aloha? I was like, okay, just like stay calm and like make sure that I'm taking a deep breath and not getting overwhelmed. If maybe I'm like, all right, like I'm getting a little frustrated in something in life, and my things people are saying are getting to me a little bit, or like my sister, I'm just extra annoyed with her for some reason, or I don't know, my girlfriend said something that I didn't like, but it was super minor. But I'm like, okay, keep it aloha, just remember, it's not that serious. So like stuff like that. So whatever the most important thing that has happened to me in my life at that moment, that's keeping it aloha. And I guess a more general answer would just be, being kind, showing love, being patient, like aloha. It's funny. Our last guest, Uncle Bumpy, kind of a big guy in the Hawaiian sovereignty movement.
Yeah.
He said aloha is like when you're having sex and you climax, right? It's,
What?
it's that feeling.
Okay.
He said that.
That's crazy.
You can explain it in many different ways,
Yeah.
but you bring up that example to say, like, to me, I feel like aloha is like the most pure, best thing in the world. Like, if you just think of the greatest feeling, the greatest moment of your life, the nicest thing anybody could ever do, it is mixed with aloha is in there, So I just feel like aloha is just the most like genuine,
Pure.
positive, pure thing that we have in this world. And I feel like, like Auntie Pilahi Paki said, Hawaii has the key to world peace, and that key is aloha.
Mm-hmm.
So I truly believe that. And, I think this aloha is real. And, it's, if you want to say it, where's the aloha? Aloha's dying. You just got to look harder because it's there.
And I think the people in the world need it more than ever today.
Mm-hmm, totally. Yeah. So just keep it aloha in whatever you do in your life, if that's, being disciplined and getting the things you need to get done, keep it aloha in that way. To everybody, it's different.
Yeah.
That's why I asked this question, because
Yeah.
everybody keeps it aloha in a different way. Yeah. Super cool.
That's awesome.
Before we get to the back end of the podcast and we start wrapping this up,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know a little bit more about your faith, because you mentioned it a couple more times. So
Yeah.
obviously I know it's important to you, but tell us a little bit about your relationship with that.
Yeah. So I grew up, Christian my whole life, but I was very like in and out, lukewarm, not really all in for it. And recently, this past 2 years, I really I had like a stomach issue, and I kind of was dealing with that, battling with that, and I put all my faith in God, and He like helped me out of it. And also, that's kind of the time when I first had this stomach issue. It's kind of when I first started blowing up on social media again for the second time, and I was like, this is crazy. This got to be God, and so I just trusted in Him, and I felt so lost during this time. I was like, I don't have anyone. I don't know anyone. I need people to like be surrounded with, and so He provided, because God provides. So I went to LA and I was lost, and He surrounded me, and some random girl she DM'd me saying, oh, you want to go to this Bible study? And so I was like, Bible study? I got to go home. It's like, I didn't expect there to be a Bible study in LA. LA is a very dark place. So I went there. She actually didn't even show up, the person that invited me there. I went to the Bible study, and it was crazy. I learned so much, and it was like a bunch of creators, though, that were in this. And that was like a turning point where I was like, I'm going to go all in. And so I just started going to church more, reading the Bible, growing my relationship with God, and it's honestly been great. It's been great, yeah.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
that's been just a couple of years when you've been fully into it?
Yeah, just been like 3 years. I've been pretty off and on. That's why. Initially, I thought church was pretty boring. That's why I would go to church and I'd be like, sleep, like it would be like the old guy. I was like, okay, time to go sleep, But yeah, recently it's been amazing. Yeah.
Nice. You got to do a collab with Daniel's other brand. He has so many different brands.
Yeah.
Aloha and Amen. I don't know if you've seen that before.
Oh, he has a Christian brand.
Yeah. Aloha Amen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's actually really nice product.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll all connect and we'll
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah. Oh, super cool. Well,
Okay.
happy for you. I'm happy that you found, something to kind of guide you, because sometimes people are lost and they need something bigger than themselves
Yeah.
to, follow, or like values and, you know, things to guide them. And whether that's religion, whether that's God or something else that people believe in, as long as you have something, your fate.
Yeah.
Right. I have my fate. She's a real life person. I live with her. It's my girlfriend.
She has real life.
Yeah. And, you know, whatever that is for other people, it's definitely something that you need, or else you will be lost.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Right on. What is something you wish people knew about you that they don't?
I wish people knew that I think your mind is like so powerful. And I think my mind is like the core to my success, I think. And I think I would say that if you just believe in yourself, you know, and like I believed in myself since I was young, and like doing this whole thing, it's scary because like no one's doing it. It's like there's no proven path. But if you just truly believe in like what you're doing and what you're passionate about, like you're gonna do something big. And what I heard this quote before. They said that if you want to be somewhere where not many people are, you have to do something that not many people are doing. So that's where you stand out and go the farthest. Like this podcast. Like I don't see many podcasts in Hawaii, you know, but you're doing it. You guys are setting it up, and that's why you guys are taking it to the next level, you know?
If it's never been done before, do it. If it doesn't exist, create it.
Exactly.
There's always a solution.
Exactly.
You got to have a how can mindset, not a no can mindset. All right. So
did I answer that question? I don't know.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
That was awesome. What are you most grateful for?
I'm just grateful for...
Besides graduating college.
Grateful for graduating college, you know, for sure. I'm just grateful for life, you know, just being alive and just being healthy, and just grateful for like opportunity, friends, family, and God, to keeping me grounded. I'm just grateful for like Hawaii. The people here, like you can't find that anywhere else. Like wherever I go, travel to, like I'm never finding like an auntie that's gonna say what's up to me. You know, like people here, like they are carefree and they don't care. Like they just show love, and so that's kind of like where that stems from. But yeah, I'm just grateful for just everything. Everything that I've done and that has people have done for me that has got me to this position. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So what is your next, you know, couple of years, going always like 5, 10, 20 years look like for you?
That's a good question. I think the next 10 years, it's a long time from now.
Yeah. You can talk about the near future too. I mean, you got your plans to go to LA.
Yeah.
Maybe acting's on the table.
Yeah. I want to get into acting, and I want to shout out to a friend. His name is Matt Sato. He was in a show here, but he's helping me with getting acting roles and trying out that. But I think it's a really cool aspect of creation, and I'm open to it. So I'm going to get into that. And in the next 10 years, I just see myself doing content still, make people smile and inspire. I just want to inspire people, like the youth, you know, in Hawaii, because it's coming from a small island. It's kind of hard. And I know there's like my younger self, probably like, I wish there was like an older version to talk to them, you know? So I know there's a younger version of me out there that's lost and wants to like do bigger things, but they're limited based on the people that they're surrounded with. Like, the parents are saying, oh no, you gotta just focus on this, do school. And their friends are just bullying them or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once somebody does it and proves that it's possible, it inspires other people to do it. That's why representation matters. That's why, you know, it's so important. That's why I support so many people coming from Hawaii, because we don't have, at least, you know, I didn't have too many role models in my space that look like me, that sound like me, that is from the same town as me, doing these things that are, you know, quote unquote successful. So to have that and to have somebody to look up to and be like, oh, Micah did it, I can. Kumaka do it, I did it, I can. You know, it's really empowering. So keep up with what you're doing.
And you too. And like this podcast, like this whole setup is crazy, you know? Like
it was a long road to get here, but we're doing it. A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Me and Jordan always talk about the early days of just hustling and
Hustling,
you know,
getting this together,
yeah.
getting the equipment, getting the team. Like,
Yeah, just learning as you go,
Yeah.
You don't, nothing has to be perfect, nothing has to be completely set up. Just do it and you'll learn along the way. Yeah.
and you don't even know how much people like actually it means to them too. Like they might watch the podcast, they might be like, oh yeah, Kamaka's cool, but like to other people they might be like, oh, Kamaka's like so genuine, like he's such a good inspiration. Like people like diehard fans.
Yeah,
Diehard
and I
people.
love those people.
Yeah.
And we've had people come up to me, DM me, from Hawaii, from outside of Hawaii, internationally, that's it. Tell me, how much a podcast means to them and, the community. So, definitely is a very humbling feeling and grateful feeling and, definitely a kuleana and a privilege that I, wear on me that I take very seriously. So, I'm going to keep doing it and leading the way for future, Kamakas, future Hawaii creators and, people like you and I. So it's a really fun space to be in for sure.
I hope to inspire like anyone that wants to be a content creator out here. You can do it. Like, no matter where you are, like you can do anything. Like just believe in yourself, be consistent, stay disciplined, and you'll get somewhere.
Yeah, totally. Okay. All right. Before we start to wrap up this podcast, I gotta know, what is your life hack? Were you able to think of one?
Yes. So like
Share 'em.
my life hack on life is the power of saying no. I think saying no is so powerful, and if you say yes to everything, then nothing of your own will get done, I think. So like if your friend invites you out to go play or like go hang out, you can say yes a few times, but there's a lot of power in saying no to work on your own things. Some people think it's like, oh, he's being fake, he's like doesn't want to hang with us, like he's being weird, but they don't know like that you have to do these things to get to where you are, like in life, especially if you're doing this stuff. So yeah, especially when I first started out, I was working a job and I was doing content creation. So I would say no a lot more because I was so busy. And there's a lot of power in saying no to certain things.
Well, I think sacrifice is the biggest thing that comes
sacrifice,
from that. And people aren't willing to make the sacrifices to get where they're at. I've sacrificed a lot of social, things to get where I'm at and, with family, friends. I mean, most recently, some of my best friends came up from Hilo. Some of them live here. Some of them flew up. We had to do our like fantasy football challenge. The punishment. Last place person had to wear a dress and play around the golf in a dress. So they all came, we all hung out, and a lot of them, basically everybody, went to go hang out after at my friend's house in North Shore. And I was like, no, I can't go. Like I got stuff. This was doing popcorn and stuff. I got stuff going on. My brother and his kid is here. So it's like I'm telling my bestest friends in the world that that rarely. It's so rare for all of us to be here, and I'm just like. I got to do this thing. Like, this is my, what's, for business, whatever. But, in the future, like, I know the sacrifice is worth it because, like, okay, I can't hang out with you guys this one time, but I'm building stuff.
Yeah.
And, maybe one day I'll be able to afford a golf course where we can all play whenever we want, So it's like that bigger vision. Like, don't say no just to say no, right?
Yeah.
Have a good reason and, like, make it meaningful, do it intentfully, and, like, that's the biggest thing for me is, like, I almost never go out, because like that's what gives people like you and I the advantage of like it could be a Friday night, Saturday night, people are out clubbing, doing whatever, drinking, partying. We're out here working. We're out
working,
here,
locked in,
locked in,
done.
and that those extra hours is what can push us ahead of all the other people.
Push the needle.
Yeah,
like a lot farther than people that like. Say if they get like drunk or something, then they have to like recover the next day.
Exactly.
We're like already waking up early.
Time.
We're like already ahead. So I think
go have fun, do all the things, but if that's what you want to do, if this is what you want to do, there's gonna be sacrifices that has to be made.
Yeah, and it's not like you are like better than them. It's kind of just like you just want to do it for you, and the real ones will respect that.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, come on, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's how it is. But you not every time you're saying no, you're still saying yes and still hanging out.
There's got to be a balance.
Yeah, balance, right? Yeah.
Right on. That's a great life hack.
Yeah, so I just say, say no when you can, but don't always say yes. Like there's no way you can't.
You're
just
gonna
say yes.
burn yourself out saying yes to
Yeah, like-
all the things. It's okay to say no sometimes. All right.
Okay.
So before we end the podcast by ripping these Pokemon packs, I have my last fast 5 questions. Okay, these are just rapid fire answers. Okay.
Okay. So like, quick.
Yeah, quick.
Okay.
We can talk about it. You just have to answer quick.
Okay.
Okay. First thing that comes to mind: favorite childhood snack.
Goldfish.
Oh, nice. Favorite guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure, like something that you do that you enjoy that you feel guilty about. So some people it's like eating ice cream. Some people it's like playing golf on the weekend, and they leave the wife and kids behind. It's like it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, eating like a McFlurry. Like a McFlurry.
That's a great guilty pleasure. Okay, favorite travel destination.
Favorite travel destination? Japan.
Oh, okay.
Japan.
Oh, I'm so excited to go.
Oh, you're
I'm gonna
going?
buy some Pokemon cards. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna say much, but you
Okay.
guys will see all the things. Because I don't know. I can't say anything yet because I don't know when what we're allowed to announce yet until this episode comes out. So just gotta keep watching. Make sure you subscribe.
Okay.
All right. Favorite TV show or movie?
Favorite TV show or movie? I love Moana. I wish one day I wanna be on Moana like a voice actor.
Oh, okay.
That'd be so
be cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
Moana 3 or something.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite hobby?
Favorite hobby? I like skating. Like
Mhm.
skating.
So you still skate pretty consistently?
Cruise boarding though.
Okay, yeah,
Cruising
like
this.
longboard.
Yeah. Or I would say watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Watching YouTube videos and just learning.
Yeah.
Reading
Okay.
Reading books too.
Nice. Do you have a book you want to recommend to anybody?
If you're getting into business,
Uh-huh.
I just read the book Buy Back Your Time.
Oh, okay.
It's really just time management, atomic habits,
Yep.
stuff like that.
I'm re-listening. I read that book, but I'm actually listening to the audiobook now just as a refresher.
But just like life lesson books. I mean, me personally, I read the Bible too, so that's a
Yeah.
good book too.
So
So
it's filled of life lessons.
yeah, so I would just say those are like my top right
Nice.
now.
Have you read The Alchemist?
No, is it good?
That's my favorite book of all time.
Wait, what is it about again?
It's about this guy who goes on this journey, and he like I can't like
Get to
say
it,
too
into it,
much.
yeah.
Basically, he goes on this journey and he's learning so many life lessons. But it's a super good book by
Okay.
Paulo Coelho. I don't think I have it over here.
Alchemist.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's my all time favorite. It's like it's a fun story because he's just taking you through his journey in life, and then he's like teaching valuable lessons along the way.
Oh,
It's like a fictional one, but seems very real. But
Okay.
yeah, I would
Alchemist.
recommend that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you could ask people, and they if they've ever read it, it's probably one of their favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, so check that out.
Okay.
All right, so now in 2026 we're ending the
Pokemon, okay.
podcast with a pack battle. All right, so
Oh,
which one do you
no.
want?
Okay, I don't know too much about Pokemon, but
Yeah, you're learning. I'm still learning.
We're
I'm only
learning.
a month into this thing.
really?
And
you look like you know a
Thousands
lot.
of dollars down, but it's
Okay.
all for fun and hopefully a tax
Yes,
write-off.
I think. Wait, earlier what did I go?
It's the same thing. I don't know. It's just random.
I'll just go with this one.
This one, okay.
Right.
I don't even know. I don't know these Pokemon. These are
Okay,
newer
okay.
ones. Okay, so I'll go first, and then
Okay, you
the
go
guest
first.
ends it, and you take us home. Okay, so
Okay, let's see.
let's see what I got. The last one we actually got a pretty good card. The guest got a pretty good card.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got. Throw this on the
Okay.
ground. Okay, so I like to take out the back, and then I like to guess the energy.
Guess the energy.
I'm gonna guess red. Oh, darkness. Dang it.
Ooh,
Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, this. Oh, here. Let me go up and down. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. / Iron Man. I hope you guys are watching the YouTube feed so you can see this. Or I took 2 out.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
I don't know if this is a super good card. It's just
It looks good.
it looks cool. Yeah. So
Sometimes
that's the thing with nothing. That's the thing with Pokemon cards. Like they could look pretty cool, but they're not worth like,
Worth.
that much. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I got. Let's see what
Okay.
you got.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so he's gonna open his pack.
Let's
Let me
see.
organize this.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. If anybody wants to sponsor some Pokemon
Second ever
cards,
Pokemon.
hit us up, DM me, email. Let's do some collaborations.
Okay.
Hopefully
is
you
a
guys are
little-
enjoying my new Pokemon addiction. Just adding everything.
Okay, sorry
into
guys. It's like a little like.
That's the
Okay.
thing. I'm a professional at opening packs at this point.
Okay, there we go.
Scoop up Cyclone.
let's
This is
see.
what I got.
This is my 3rd ever Pokemon pack open.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we
So-
did one before the podcast, and you got us something good.
Okay, so I take this one
So
off.
the back one, that's just
This is just
some
whatever.
people play the game and they use that.
And
And,
then
the last
I-
one's the energy, so you can take out the
Okay,
last
I'm gonna
one.
guess fire.
Leaf.
Ah.
Close. That would have been fire if you guess fire.
Okay,
And then you can slow roller. So yeah,
Okay.
you can go down.
okay.
Yeah.
Eevee.
Giraffe ring.
Okay.
Froakie. I don't know that Pokemon.
Sandslash. Lucian.
This is a newer one. I don't really know. Okay, you got the same one. Oh, that
Oh,
looks cooler.
You
than
got
mine.
this?
No, yours one is more shiny than mine.
Oh.
You look at mine. Yours have like more stuff.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Milotic. I don't know.
And- Okay, so
Pretty.
we kind of, I think
So
it's
around the
like a
same.
tie maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So,
yours one looks
Is this
cooler
the-
than mine.
Which
I
one's the
think.
best card of these
It's
two?
probably this one. So usually the last 3 are the best. This is a pack I'm not super familiar with. So I'm gonna have to like scan it. I guess we'll scan it.
Infernape.
Yeah,
Guys,
so
Infernape.
right now it's a test. I mean it's a tie, but I guess I'll scan it and see who actually has more value. So let's see.
Okay.
So this is mine. Let's see. Step Up Cyclone. This one is worth, according to the collector app. Oh, not bad.
Not
Wait,
bad?
no, this is a Japanese version. It's like 195.
195?
Yeah, I gotta look
Oh.
at the English version. Scoop Up Cyclone.
What's your most
right there? Mine is 31 cents.
what's your like most valued card that you own?
Well, so I got
Ever.
my this base set unlimited Charizard signed by the guy
Yeah.
Matsuhiro Akira
At the
Arita at PopCon, and so
So-
that one's probably gonna be worth if it comes back as a good grade, it'll probably be worth close to $1,000.
Oh, okay.
With his signature.
So that's your highest right
That's
now.
the highest, and the other highest is the one my girlfriend pulled that got us addicted, which is the
Oh.
Mega Charizard EX, whatever. I just call it the Black Charizard
shoot.
from the Phantasmal Flames, and that one's like worth $500. And if it comes back as a PSA 10, it's almost like $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's crazy.
So she pulled it like from pack.
yeah. Oh, yours is 82 cents. You beat me.
82 cents?
You got it. Yeah, we got a winner.
Really?
I'm a loser. Yeah.
Wait.
So this is 82 cents.
But how about this though? Is this like not?
That's just a regular hollow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's trash. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's confusing. We had to
Okay.
learn a lot.
Still
so
learning,
I'm
still
still learning as well. But yes. All right. Well,
Okay.
that's all we got for you today. Mahalo so much for coming in,
Thank
talking
you.
stories, sharing your life. Is there anything else you want to share? If not, tell us where we can find you.
Honestly, I don't really have anything else really to share, but just believe in yourself, keep God at the center, and just you can do big things in life.
Always.
Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But
Where can we
you can
find
find me at Micah Tengan,
Mhm.
so MICAHTENGAN on all platforms. Yeah, maybe on Instagram is an extra N,
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's an extra N on Instagram.
but for Twitch is one less N.
No underscores.
No underscores.
My man, no underscore.
No underscores. We don't do underscores. Okay.
Right on. Well, always rooting for you. Excited to see where your career goes.
Thank you,
and
as well.
we will definitely collab on stuff in the future. Mahalo, Micah, for joining us on the Keep It Aloha podcast. Spread love, be kind to one another, and mahalo for listening to us today. We have new episodes, every Thursday, so make sure you follow us and leave a review. I'm your host, Kamaka, and remember to always keep it aloha.